Hey guys, it's Coach Scott. It is Monday night. Looking to do about an hour and 15 minutes tonight, kind of like our normal Monday night ride. Tonight we're going to be going around the Watopia Waistband, which I think is about 16 or so miles. So we should get in at least one lap. Probably work towards getting a second one in there. I don't think it's really hilly. I think we kind of go around the volcano. And good to see everyone here. Some people back for a first time in a while. Some people have been with us all along. Here's a little piece of news if you're with us on Saturday. Never did find that spider. So there's a large spider in my basement somewhere. If you're watching the live stream, just let me know if it's coming down above my head as we ride. It's around here somewhere. Oh man. We had a good ride on Saturday though, a good crew of people. I mean, geez, the whole thing was full. How are we looking here today? Dale, right? I think it's Dale. Yeah, it is Dale. Glenn, John, Josh, Megan, Eric. Good to see you guys back. Ooh, that flu. I had that flu. Ooh. I don't know why I said hey. I didn't type that. I just typed the hay. I don't know where the hay came from. All right, I need to kind of chill. I want to have a good ride today. I don't want to overdo it. I know, right? I'm my 1 minute of warm up here. All right. First ride of the new year. I did run last night. I got my run in. Yesterday was kind of a weird day. Well, I mean, I'm in my fantasy football finals, which is now coming down to tonight. The odds are 50-50 right down the middle. I'm up by about 38 points or something, but I'm going against Josh Allen and Jamar Chase, and I have the Buffalo kicker, Tyler Bass. That's great, Bass. Anyway, here we go. Let's get moving today. Your 5th ride of the new year? Jeez, you guys are crazy. But I sat in front of the TV also watching the Jets. The Jets are rarely on. I'm a Jets fan, unfortunately. And the Jets are just rarely on TV here because they always have the Patriots. And if they play at the same time, the Patriots game always takes precedence, which is annoying. So I get a few games every year, but not a lot. This one was important, and they just totally looked like, I don't know, it was very... By the way, there's no way am I really going 64 RPM here? No, my cadence meter is wrong. I love when that happens. Anyway, but the Jets looked absolutely awful. I don't know why I do that to myself. I don't know why I care so much. Sometimes I feel like I care more than the players. It's unhealthy. And I would give it up. I would just say, screw it, I'm never watching football. It's not worth the heartache. Except, I know that the year I give it up, they'll be in the Super Bowl. So why should I give them the satisfaction? Just a horrible game yesterday. Horrible. Anyway, we'll start tonight's ride. Well, we'll do tonight's ride, and then I'll head upstairs and I'll watch some Monday Night Football, see if I can win my Fantasy League championship. Well, that will at least be a respite from the horrid curse of being a Jets fan. So I watched the games last night, and then I just said, you know what? I was exhausted and mentally drained from watching that awful display of football. And I decided that I didn't want to start the new year not getting my first run in. So I did it late at night. Got 5 miles done on the treadmill. Alright, we're not looking... No one needs to kind of push the envelope if they don't want. Zone 2 is a good ride. I think this is mostly flattish, but I'm not totally certain. So I think I was like 140 or 142 watts last time on the Monday night ride. So I'm just kind of trying to keep it in this mid 140s to 150. Oh yeah, that small one out of the desert's annoying, Megan. I agree. But it's not too bad. Good for zone 2 work and to get a badge. And we'll kind of book some miles here, and we get the experience points per mile. Nice group here. All right, Suhas, I see ya. Suhas always a little bit late. Jumping into the group, but all good. Wednesday night ride. Now I coach my daughter's basketball team, and I'm not home until like 8:20. So I've been actually going to the practices with my bike shorts on underneath my sweats, so I can come home and just jump on the bike quick. So that's why it's an 8:30 start. And Wednesday's ride will be a climb, our first climb. Now I'm calling it a climb, but it's going to be. So initially it was this. Initially the ride was going to be in the club. I was going to have all Wednesday night rides in the club. The problem with the club rides, I don't think many people see them. And yeah, we have 760 people or something in the club. But the last few club rides I've done, I only get 2 or 3 people showing up, which is kind of annoying. Because when I do these rides, look, 8 people here tonight. How awesome is that? On a Monday night at 8 o'clock. How awesome is that? And but for whatever reason, the club is just annoying. And not only that, but we can't do the keep everyone together mode. So it was one of the reasons I wanted to do it in the club, was because I wanted to do a series of climbs every 2 or 3 weeks. We'll do a race every 2 or 3 weeks. We'll do a workout every 2 or 3 weeks. I have it all planned. So this Wednesday is a climb. We're going to do the out and back again course on in Watopia. And so if you guys know it, this will be the easiest one, because all we're going to do is climb the volcano, which can be a rough climb, and you can give it a lot of energy, and I encourage that for sure. And the more energy you give, since we'll be in keep everyone together mode, everyone will get up faster. So I'm definitely encouraging people to try. I will be trying too. And that will be the easiest climb. And then I have some other routes for future Wednesdays that will be like, one will be the epic climb without the radio tower, and then the next week is the epic climb with the radio tower. We have the Lorraine course from France, and we have Alpe de Zwift. So those are the climb rides that I think I have planned. There might be one more in there, I'm not really sure. But it's like every 3 weeks we'll do the climbs. And they'll get progressively more difficult as we go. And so again, it's kind of like the theme with this whole winter series is we progress. We do a little bit more, a little bit more in the long rides on the weekend. A little bit more with the climbs, and then racing. We're going to do sort of distance with the racing. So maybe we'll start out with like a 10-mile race, and then we'll do like a 12-mile race and 14, and we'll just kind of find some courses that are adept to racing and go for it. There's a few out there, but always kind of progressing through and making it a little bit harder than last time. And since we're only riding 3 days a week in the program, you definitely want to supplement that with some other work if you can, whether it be running. For me, it's going to be mostly running, swimming, strength training, yoga. You could do sort of, so like this ride tonight is really, for me, it's kind of supposed to be more like a zone 2-ish ride. And I'm just kind of working on building up my average watts on these rides. So I'm kind of like looking to aim, if you're watching for me, anywhere from like, really kind of like the mid 140s, I think, is where I want to be tonight. Which right now doesn't feel so bad, but check back in about 40 minutes and we'll see. I'm feeling pretty good today. Definitely feeling good. Had a good day, productive day, got a lot done. Great way to start the new year. Three miles in here, pretty darn quick, guys. 10 minutes. I am loving the hour and 15-minute time frame that we have here. It just sort of pushes me a little bit extra as opposed to what we used to do in prior years. So that's still the cough from the flu, by the way. I missed that one. Going for the big beat band, big blue band. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly the blue band at the bottom. No gray, no green. Let's stick it out all in the blue. Diet could have been better today. I confess, the diet definitely could have been better. But you can't eat what you eat, right? I think I need a little bit of energy today. Had a good ride on Saturday. It was a little over 2 hours. 5-mile run yesterday. And then we're doing an hour and 15 tonight, so keep that body energized. Like I said, I actually feel good, even after doing those two things over the weekend. I feel pretty good today. We'll see how it is. Thought I saw the spider for a second. Now I'm gonna be that guy, right? That just every little thing I see could be the spider. The thing was big, and he just disappeared without a trace. And then I came down today, and there were a few spider webs around, a few brand new ones. Look at this go, man. 23 miles. Uh-oh, connection failure. I'm thinking that is just, well, I'm hoping that is just my cadence meter, which is no longer tracking, but my watts are still tracking. Hopefully it's not my Wi-Fi. I don't think it is, or else you guys would have disappeared too. Arachnid, they are. They are. I actually, you know what this is good though, Megan, is I've been meaning to like clean out my entire basement. I haven't done it in over a year, and it's just kind of getting messy. Like I really just have to go through and just clean everything out. Like I see a gel pack from under there, but God knows how long that was there. I never really go on the other side of this desk, so who knows. But the place needs a good thorough cleaning. So that's probably what I'll do. Maybe we'll it's not, no dude, it's a used gel. It's already been opened. I do have one left over from Saturday. That'll be next Saturday's gel. All right, 15 minutes in, 20% for those of you mathematically inclined. My head is always playing those games, always playing the percent games. It kind of distracts me. Yeah, I knew the cadence meter wasn't right to begin with, so I'm actually glad it's not there. I'd rather see nothing than incorrect information. Making some nice progress, 5 miles in at 15-minute mark. It's pretty darn good. The blue band still intact there, Josh. Hope yours is too. Feeling good? Good stuff. I'm more worried about getting to the gray than I am the green. If I touch the green, I won't be too upset. And I can kind of see myself inching up north here. And I think especially when we get to the little hill, as we exit the Tempest Fugit area, we'll get a little resistance and probably go up into the green. As we're kind of getting close to the end here. All right. So you're going to definitely fall out, I would think, Eric, but you can catch up and get back into the rubber band. Ron Booz was the king of that. Ron will be back soon, he assures me, by the way. The only thing is you're going to have to put an effort to come when you come back on. Yeah, he fell back about, there you go. Fell back about 12 seconds, but jumping back on. I think you're going to be okay. 10 seconds behind. 9. Yeah, you got it. 8. You're still in there. Yep, it reeled you right back in. Now you're going to pass me. Nice job. If you did it for a longer period of time, you would find it more difficult to come back. There's probably a joke in there somewhere that I shouldn't say. I don't want to get kicked out like Todd Seiden. So we're coming up here on that little riser that Megan was talking about earlier. We're going to kind of stick to the right here. Yeah, I don't have the fan at all. Everyone I talk to has a fan, doesn't understand how I live without one. But my concern is that the live stream audio would not work as well. Oh, that's good. Balling without the fan. I feel like, you know what? Because I don't have it, I don't really know what I'm missing. Well, that's not really true. I did have a fan here at one point. And it rotated, and I couldn't figure out how to stop it from rotating. I think it was just old and broken. And so you couldn't stop it. And the rotation was more annoying. All right, so here we are getting a little bit of resistance up this hill. I don't see my watts going up too much, but I think my cadence is kind of dropping a little in response. One and 2% isn't really huge. Resistance amount, but I didn't touch any green. I'm still, look at that blue band is totally intact. And up here, I don't know if mine would do that. I think I have the same one. Alright, Suhas, you see how names are dropping off and then adding back in? We had this problem on Saturday. So there are like certain zones on these Zwift courses where you exit the zone and enter the new one. And as you do that, names will fall off the front and then come right back on typically. But on Saturday we had such a big group that the person in front was so far ahead of the person in back that when the name dropped, and then we went down a big hill. So when we changed zones, Suhas got dropped off the back. And when when he got into the new zone, we were already down the hill. And so even though we had in keep everyone together mode, he fell off the back, which wasn't cool. And then we should have stopped and waited, and we did. So that's what happened. That's the explanation. if that made any sense. 22 minutes in, 7.5 miles. Feeling really good. There's Marie. Couldn't make it tonight. She was with us, I think, on Saturday. Guess we're going right here. Alright, so we're going to go through this little underground fish tank. There will be a riser on the other side. I'm just very happy. I'm very proud of my blue band right now. It's just sitting there. Completely blue. -6% on the way down. Now, for whatever reason, downhills will not attack your resistance in a negative way like the uphills will get it in a positive way. It's not like you have to upshift in the downhill. It kind of feels sort of cheap when you think about it. But hey, unless you have to shift, right? Here we go, 25 minutes. That is a third of the way done, if anyone's counting. Starting to get a little more fatigued, but still feel pretty good. I think we're going to take a left, is my guess. And alright. They fooled me for a little bit there. That water flowing. I'm a little behind. I try once every 10 minutes. Get a little sip. I do take that rule to the outside too. Every 10 minutes try to grab some water. But I'll tell you what, the one thing I do notice is when I ride too much indoors, I lose some of that skill. It is a skill to grab your water bottle and sip and put it back. It's a skill. You don't have to fight me on that. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. And if you don't do it often, or if you do it, alright, good luck, John. Or if you do it indoors when you don't really have to balance, it's not the same. Alright, let's see if we can, well, not if we can, but if we'll get into the green here. I don't think we're gonna. Kind of maintaining cadence here at 3% incline's not gonna do it. I don't know where my green level is. It's probably 170. Nine miles in. I think it's about 16 miles until we hit the badge. Maybe 17. Alright, we lost. John's back on the bike. I see him at 2.2, but he's back close to a minute at this point. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to have to put some effort to it if he wants to come back, but you don't have to. That's the beauty of these rides. You don't have to. Closing in on a half an hour here. Probably 40%. I'm guessing we're going to go through this sort of big looping portion here. Maybe head over to the volcano. We're not going up the volcano, we're just going around the volcano. That's my guess. Let's see. Because there is this one point up here where we could kind of stay straight, but I don't think we're going to do that. Miles. So the best thing is if it's like 16-mile course and we wind up doing a little bit extra, that little bit extra is largely going to be in that flat desert area we just were in. So it won't be too challenging with any hills or anything. We haven't really hit much here, 170 feet total elevation. I have my trainer difficulty down at about 20% and really have not felt much resistance at all on those 3% grades. Let's see here. I think we're going to kind of bear left and go back around, loop around here. This is my guess. I think if you go straight, you kind of head into some hills. Let's see. Left. Oh, we just had John kind of drop off the back there. He should be back in about a minute or so. That's exactly what happened to Suhas last time. Yeah, look, 5% here. I felt a little resistance. All right, man. Good stuff, John. Thanks for coming, dude. We'll see you next time. I'm kind of guessing that everyone watches the live stream. That's my laziness not to type. There's the volcano, heading out that way a bit. The blue band still completely intact. That's consistency, baby. Let's see which way we go around the volcano here. Now if we take a right at this intersection, or whether we go straight and around the other side. My guess is because it's the waistband, we're actually going to go straight. Getting some good speed here, 26 miles an hour. Yeah, we're not going to go right here. We're going to stay left, I'm sure. Alright, that's going to give us this little spot here where we have like a little kind of like switchback. You see up ahead on the map. Where it kind of loops around and then we're going to make a left. But there's a little bit of a hill there. And we're going to get some resistance into that. Let's see if we can hit the green. Unintentionally hit the green. I'm not trying to hit the green. Wednesday's ride will be here, except we're going all the way up. And on Wednesday's ride, I will definitely kind of take this all as a warm-up and then hit that climb pretty hard. So this is this little bump here where we're gonna do pretty much a 180, really, and then a sharp left-hand turn. Up this hill. %5 grade, 160 watts. That's just where it is. If I want more, I'm going to have to up my trainer difficulty in the future, which I kind of want to do anyway. I want to kind of do that in conjunction with weight loss. Unfortunately, lately I've been weight gain, but that's what New Year's resolutions are for. Look at that, we're more than halfway done, guys. 38 minutes, 37 to go. Good work. .640 by 480. What is that? 640 by 480. Nope, don't know. Can't figure it out. 480. All right. Yeah, you're gonna get me with those all the time. My friend used to be in computers, and he said, whenever you call the computer guy, if they're on the phone and they signify your problem as an ID 10T problem, that is code for resolution. Got it. That is code for the user's an idiot. ID 10T. $35 minutes to go. This is a solid ride for me so far. It's been a real solid ride. I tell you, when I picked this back up, when did I come back? I took like pretty much October, November off. And when I came back, between keyboard and chair. That's funny. You guys and your jokes. You got jokes? I got it. You got jokes? But when I came back after kind of 2 months off, I was like doing these rides at like 105 watts, 110 watts. So I'd love to see a 150 average today. I feel pretty good about that. And again, it's all relative. You know, some of you guys out there probably like 150 is nothing, and it might not be to you. And some of you out there might be like, wow, 150 is impressive. But it's all relative. They are. They're good. Everything's good. I am back to my, well, not back to my old self. I did the FTP test last week, and it was not pretty. But it is what it is, and I got some months to work on that, and I'm kind of back in a more consistent zone right now. So a little more work is going to yield a lot of results. Making my way towards level 50. It's like I'm about 2/3 of the way through now. This badge will help me out a little bit once we get it. Kind of assuming we'll get it when we get back to the desert. Another 5-10 minutes or so probably. Yeah, I used to get that too. It's the Wi-Fi for me. I haven't had that in a while. I was getting that chronically for a while. I think it, I think it was my new trainer I was getting that a lot. I like that plus. And now I'm back on the wheel on. Yeah, the Bluetooth I get it. With the Amp Plus I don't. I think it's an ID10 key problem too. Problem between monitor and saddle. Alright guys, approaching 45 minutes here. That'll be 60%. I'm really killing the math today. $15 miles. This is the bridge back to the desert. Nice flat ride, huh? 280 feet. Less than a half hour to go. I think we're going to make it through the desert again. Yeah, my Amp Plus never drops. It's been really good. Gotta hang on to this 150 watts for another 28 minutes and 40 seconds. I kind of wasn't planning on 150, I was planning on 145. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but now that I'm here, I kind of want it. We have kickers at the school. I'm having trouble with the Zwift connection. It connects. You can ride a sort of a normal, like, a normal way, and shift and it'll adjust. You can set the erg at a certain watts if you want. but it won't respond to hills for whatever reason. And I'm sure there's just a setting that I'm missing. And maybe I just got to do some searching. I didn't even read that, but you're absolutely right, Megan. I have a dongle extension cord as well. Comes from actually have a desktop here, and the wire runs all the way back to the back of the trainer. Dropping here for whatever reason. Come on, 150. 26 and a half to go. I know the updates are frequent. When I start getting tired, I just can't wait for that timer to go down. I'm interested to see what my heart rate is, but my watch is always a little. It's 129. That's not bad. Kind of like 160 is my high, my max heart rate. The Apple TV. A lot of people swear by the Apple TV. Hey, Chris Meyer. Come on, baby. Under 25 minutes to go. I am not struggling, but I'm definitely feeling a little fatigue here. Damn. That's low. Get out, you're giving absolutely no effort, Megan. You might be dead. Are in incredible shape. That's true. Her resting heart rate's 18. No one's kind of hitting the sprint here. That's fine. I used to watch my heart rate all the time. I had a couple of monitors that I used, and the first one I used for probably like 2 or 3 years. Changed the battery a few times, kept it clean. It lasted a while. And then, there we go, waistband. Here's a badge. Hardly moved the needle towards level 50, but I'll take it. Still feel like I'm getting closer. Get rid of that feather. I actually think that I'm below 150 average right now. And I don't want to push too hard, because I'm kind of beat. But and I don't want to fake it either. It is what it is. But my sense is I'm below the 150 average. Just slightly. Yeah, so my heart rate monitor died, then I bought another one for like, I don't even remember what I spent, but I spent more than I thought it was worth. And that one worked. That battery died very quickly. And I switched the battery, and for whatever reason, it just wouldn't connect. And I got so frustrated with it. It would connect some rides and not on others. I just got so frustrated with it, I just stopped wearing it. I'm sure it's still over here somewhere, but... And they're so expensive for like a little gadget usually, and I'm just like, eh. And so I've been using my watch, and it's hit and miss. Some days I think it's accurate, and some days I'm like, no way. That's kind of the MO for the watches. That's not as entirely accurate. It's monitoring spider heart rate. That thing is cool as a cucumber in here. He's not scared at all. He's got no fear of me. He just came out to laugh at me a little bit yesterday, or Saturday. And as soon as I was ready to go get him, he hid, went back to his spot. That sucks, Glenn. I feel you, man. I've had that before. And I've had it like not in races necessarily, but definitely rides where we weren't to keep everyone together. That might have actually happened to me in races too. It's just frustrating. And even with the keep everyone together mode, if it stays out too long, that's reading as you're not pedaling. And you could potentially fall off the back for no reason. Hopefully that gets better. Ron Booths, we miss you, man. Giving us the ride on. Under 20 to go. That doesn't sound very safe, Josh. I've heard of like handlebars falling off too. Yeah, no thanks on that one. I actually had, I was riding the other day, so we had one of the girls lose the washer on the front of her bike from her handlebars connection. And so I took the washer off of my bike that I use at the school, which is actually their bike, And then we rode outside one day and I forgot that I'd taken the washer out. And I didn't think it would really matter. I thought it was pretty tight anyway. But man, I was in the hoods and every time I hit a bump, the handlebars would shift down, lurch forward a little bit. And at first it didn't seem like nothing. But man, by the time I got back to the school, I was in such an awkward driving position. Oh, 136, come on, man. I'm gonna go gray here. I don't wanna go gray. I've been blue the whole time. Whew, that was a close one. I had to keep this average up over 150. Yeah, you don't want the handlebars to come off. That's like my biggest fear. Like just riding fast and being like, no, that's not a good thing. Wow, that's pretty cool. I love going against the pros. I've seen a bunch of them on the Zwift, riding on Zwift. Although I do a lot of these meetup rides now, and I always click the button that it's only us. So I never see anyone anymore, but maybe I'll start doing some different rides later. And not kind of secluding ourselves, being a little more social to the world. All right, guys, 80% done, just about 80% done. 15 minutes to go. Definitely got a little fatigue going, but I feel like I can carry 150 watts for another 15. Yeah, hurry up, let's go. 14:55 to go, come on. 14:53. It doesn't move fast enough. You can't wish it to move faster, it just moves slower. This is the good stuff though, this is when you make gains. For me, I want to kind of make sure that I'm working through some level of fatigue on these rides. Not every day. You don't want that on every single workout, but on these rides in particular, I want to get to a spot of fatigue and kind of work through it for a little bit. And I'm there now. Not in too much pain. There's not any speed intervals or super climbing efforts in these Monday rides. But by the time I get to Lake Placid in July, I want an hour and 15-minute ride to feel like nothing. And it should feel like that. It does. It does. That's what we're doing right now. I gotta hold that blue though, Josh. Keep holding that blue, baby. We got it. 13 minutes, man. Those last two were fairly quick. Eric's pushing pretty hard there, I see. Hitting 4+ watts per kilogram. Come on, baby. I tell you what's horrible, if you guys have ever done these, you know those preset workouts? If you do the workout, and I did this for a while when I started, the Ride Your First Century workout, it gives you some blocks of like hours where you're sitting in sort of high blue zone. And the worst part about it is when you're doing like a 2-hour block, if you decide that you want to quit, like, you don't get any experience points for that. It's like you hardly rode at all, and I rode a lot of those rides when I started. So what I'm telling you is that I really should be level 50 now. But I'm not. Because you only get experience in the workouts for the blocks that you finish. You don't get them per mile. Or at least you didn't used to. I don't think you do still. Come on, 150. Come on, I gotta hang on to 150 here. 11 minutes to go. I am feeling pretty fatigued here. We're gonna get this little hill up here too. That really didn't move the needle on the watts last time. Come on, Josh, we got this. Josh, man, 2.6 watts per kilogram in the blue? In the blue? That is significant. I'm sitting here at 1.6. All right, 10 minutes. I know. Oh, don't touch the green. Oh. I feel like I'm hovering right around 150 on average. Just gotta stay above it. There's that little hill. I tell you, I really wanted to be good about doing proper cool downs. And I guess I still could. But I don't want to lose my average 150 watts here. 400 feet of climbing. Eight minutes. And it flattens out. Good couple minutes at 160 there. That's going to help out my average. Felt good today though. I really felt strong. For really no logical reason. After a 2+ hour ride on Saturday, 5-mile run yesterday, and I am not in good enough shape where a 5-mile run is nothing. So a 5-mile run is, right now, is pretty significant for me. So, I don't know why I feel strong today, but I just did. I'm kind of still working my way back to where I was. Consistency. You're either getting faster or you're getting slower. There's no maintenance. Six minutes to go. I know, right? Stop giving me the time. Why does he say it every 2 minutes? Because he wants it to be over. No offense to you guys. I love your company. Just want to stop sweating. Good work with the flu there, Eric. That's pretty good work, man. 5 watts per... Look at him. See him pushing like 6 watts per kilogram there. With the flu, ladies and gentlemen. 24 miles in. Really got some good mileage in today. We worked for it. 4 minutes to go. The whole ride I've been in the blue. I never ticked into the gray, never ticked into the green. That's good, man. That's consistency. That's control. That's right, baby. I don't want to know. Don't give me any updates on Monday Night Football, by the way. I don't want to know. I need a low score from Josh Allen. I need a low score from Jamar Chase. Lots of field goals by the Bills would be preferable since I have their kicker. Come on, 150. Come on. Get back up there. Thank you. So I start a little later than everybody else. Oh no, I don't want to hear that. Are you kidding me? I know you think that nobody else could read it, but people can. Oh no, that's not good. I don't want to hear that. All right, 90 seconds to go. Let's get through this. $160. I know you're not kidding. I'm like, I'm a little distraught, to be honest. I hate that. I played football for a lot of years. And I always like the scariest risk. Anyway, all right, 45 seconds to go. Let's see, I'm going to say 151 average for me. I think I did just enough to creep up above 150. Uh, 30 seconds to go. All in the blue there, by the way. Nice job, everybody. 151. 150, exactly. That's a great ride for me. Whew. No, I got it, Megan. That's, I appreciate that. I don't want to be sitting here like, saying how awesome the game is if it's a stressful situation. So anyway, all right guys, listen, we'll be back on Wednesday for our first climb of the winter series. We're going to start it out pretty easy on the climbs, the volcano climb, as part of the Out and Back Again course. Super excited for tonight's ride. A really good one tonight, guys. Everyone put in great effort. Eric, awesome job getting through the flu. Still putting forth a great effort. Suhas getting through. Awesome job, guys. We will see you on Wednesday night, 8:30. All right. Have a good one, guys.